What's up, YouTube? So, still continuing our saga on the two strokes. Next one is something we see pretty often at the shop with two strokes. Weed eaters, leaf blowers, not so much chainsaws, sometimes chainsaws, mostly weed eaters. Two strokes are made to be run wide open the whole time. They're not made to just put around or half throttle or anything, because the oil in the gas mixture and everything, if it's not hot enough, it'll clog up. The mufflers are super bad. Well, now really they are. They've got these little mesh screens in them. Regulations, spark arrestor, EPA, whoever you want to hate on for them, they're in there. Might as well get used to it unless you want to take them out. Can't tell you to do that, but that's what happens, man. Screens get stopped up, mufflers get stopped up, they get caked in oil. People are lugging them around. They're not running them wide open, and they'll bring them to us. They'll say, it won't open up, my carburetor's messed up, something like that. Crank it up, put your hand over the muffler. If it's just barely blowing air, something's stopped up, and that thing is choking to death. So today we got a Stihl weed eater. It's a FS70R, newer model weed eater, but fired up, and it's just struggling, man. It'll crank, idle, whatever, but it will not open up. Put my hand over the muffler, it's barely blowing. So I'm betting screen's stopped up, but we'll see. And I'll show you what it's doing. Stick around. Nothing. Barely turning the head. So I'm going to start pulling the screen off the muffler, see if it's stopped up. I'll show you how. So every one of them is going to be a little different. Find your muffler on your weed eater or leaf blower or whatever. This one has a flathead there. Well, okay, so what I'm doing is pulling the screen out. And you can see the screen usually towards the bottom of the muffler. This one has a flathead screw holding it in there. So instead of pulling the whole muffler to start with, I'm just going to pull that screen. There's a screw. It's caked in oil. So I'm going to bet this screen is pretty bad. Take your screwdriver, needle nose pliers, something like that, and jerk that screen out. I'm going to try to put this against a background where you can see. Okay. So you see on that end how you can see through the mesh, but towards the middle and the bottom, you can't see diddly crap. This thing is caked, man. It's so full of oil. There's a little bit of holes, but not like it's supposed to be. So I'm going to leave that out for now. Fire this thing back up, see if it wakes it up, see if it changes its attitude a little bit. Alright, first crank after removing the screen. Runs like a brand new one. All because of that crap right there. Let's see. There we go. There's some light. See through it on this end. Can't see through it in the middle. So it's up to you if you want to leave that joker out. It's a spark arrestor. If you're weed eating in some really dry area, got some leaves around, hadn't rained in a while, two strokes can sometimes throw sparks out. They can throw a little fire. That's supposed to catch them, but they cause a lot of trouble. I'm not going to tell you to take it out. I'm not going to tell you to leave it in. It's up to you. If you leave it in there, clean it every now and then. Spray it out, soak it in some gas. Run your weed eater wide open. Quit lugging them. I mean, I'll clean these things all day. I'll take your money, but you don't have to, man. Just run it like you're supposed to. Run it like you stole it. So that's all that one needed. It's a high dollar weed eater. Simple fix. I gotta charge this guy for fixing it now. But that's all right with me. It's how I make a living. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you learned something. If you did, thumbs up, subscribe, leave a comment below. Tell everybody you know. Come by the shop, buy some parts from me. Let me work on your stuff. I might make a video of it. Yeah, that's about it. See you next time. So I went back and watched my video when I was editing it. I realized I didn't show you much about the muffler. But here it is. That's where the muffler's at. See, the muffler is just caked in oil. It's a bad sign. They either running their mixture too rich of oil, not running a weed eater wide open enough. There's the screen. Let's see if I can get it back in there so I can show you where it was. Alright, so that's where the screen was. It was further up in there. That's where it is. There's a little groove there. Screen. Screen goes over the exit of the muffler. Screw went right there. Pulled that screw out. Let me get to the screen. Just grab the screen with some pliers or your finger. And get it to focus. And it'll slide out. There you go. Hope that helps.